guys? How's it going? Travis and Susie here from the Wolf HunterZ. We got a reaction video for you. See this link? If you find that link in the description box below the video, you can click the link and submit a request for a movie scene, comedy skit, compilation video, documentary. Maybe you want us to see a video about your country, or maybe you want us to watch a documentary on penguins. I don't know.
Penguins have teeth in their beak.
Today's video is brought to you by Gracchus Wainwright, bringing us Goodbye Riverdale by Alex Meyers. Gracchus says, "Howdy, it's your boy Gracchus. Here to close another gap. I don't think your channel has any videos that satirize teenage TV drama series. So let's pop that cherry pie now. There was a show on the CW called Riverdale that just wrapped its 17th and final season.
Seventh.
Oh, I was going to say, oh, sorry, I messed that up. 7th and final season. 7 is still, that's a lot of seasons. I think usually 3 is as far as most of them typically go, and then it's done. But when they start going beyond that, that was a very successful
I think I
show.
watched maybe 2.5 seasons of Riverdale.
Oh, really? Okay, I have not seen it.
When I worked at Panera Bread baking.
Huh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That just wrapped the 7th and final season. The first season was quite good. Sometime during season 3, I was like, whoa, Nelly, because I had no idea what in the tarnation was going on, so I stopped watching. However, I did continue to watch YouTuber Alex Meyers, who satirized this show and others through his ingenious, is that how you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Ingenious and hilarious animations. You've got to hand it to the guy, as he's really funny. So I wanted to share some of his work. This morsel is from his most recent installment that brought his Riverdale is a Mess series to a close. It even features a humorous original musical number that's executed quite well. Start at 1813 and end at 2513. All right, we're going to check that out right after this.
Right after.
Hit like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and feel free to comment below. All right.
To the graveyard to visit Pop Tate's grave and just kind of think about life and what it means to say hello and goodbye to people. We also get to learn what Jughead's life was like.
Madhouse magazine. It became an institution.
Juvenile satire at best, just mocking all of the sacred cows. It's mostly teens and kids who read it.
People loved it.
Oh, so when he does it, it's a life well-lived artistic endeavor, but when I do it, I'm an insensitive jerk who just hates everything? Yeah, okay, I see how it is. And so, after finally getting to relive her last day of high school and hear how everyone else's lives turned out, Betty returns to the present day and makes a trip with her family to Riverdale. And after visiting all the old houses, the old school, forest, the Pembroke, they arrive at Pop's Diner, where Betty finally passes away and moves into the big diner in the sky where all her old friends have been waiting for her, and time seems to have completely stopped. Everyone is just how she remembers them. They're 17, juniors in high school. No one's worried about graduation. No one's worried about their future and what it's going to be, and am I going to get into the school I want? And like, what if I'm not good enough to do this or that and I've just been wasting my time? None of that matters here. All that matters here is drinking milkshakes and listening to music and, oh yeah.
So I've heard comments.
That's what the diner in the sky should be like, right?
Should be like what?
Like you're with your high school friends and you're drinking milkshakes and nothing matters.
Yeah.
It's the diner in the sky.
Yeah. I wish I could do that now.
Yeah.
But
unfortunately,
as you get older,
you're not 17.
You can't be careless. Then you get lactose issues.
Can't have them milkshakes no more. Enjoy them now.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so I've watched things that have like similar style of commentary or whatever, which I think he's doing a fantastic job with. But also the animation with it is pretty wild.
Yeah. I
don't know if he does that himself or if he hires someone, but it's actually really impressive.
Yeah.
I was pretty surprised by that.
Being in a freaking foursome? Are you serious right now? Whose idea was it to put this right in the middle of the emotional ending of the show? But yeah, so that's it. That's the end of the 7-season, 137-episode run of Riverdale.
I never thought that we'd see this day. How could we know it would ever come? And now my fight is over. I've borne this cross for all these years. And now my recompense is finally done. It started out so brave. We solved a mystery. And through it all we lost all our sanity. But when you all gave up and could not carry on,
Wow.
just remember the abs and pecs lived on.
Yo, I was impressed with the animation when it was just the one guy on over top of the show. This is really cool. This person is also super talented at writing music and singing and all this stuff, you know. It's very impressive. I wonder if he does this. Does he do this for every show? You know, I don't know.
The abs and pecs lived on. When you realize you really have nothing to say, but you gotta fill 40 minutes anyway. Who cares about the story? I mean, hey, what the heck? Just take a look at all the abs and pecs. Remember the time when Archie's abs fought a grizzly bear? And now he takes his shirt off and there's barely a scar there. Or how about that time when Archie's abs fought 10 other guys? There's no stopping his abs with red fire in their eyes. Here I am, and now that everything is done,
The whole choir and everything.
what am I? We used to spend all of our days out in the sun. Remember when I was the star? How can this show go on? It was all supposed to be about me.
When you run out of ideas and you just don't know where to go, but the network wants another couple seasons, even though no one has any clue what's going on in the show, then it's time for another sister or a brother that no one knew about until right now. First it was Betty, then Cheryl's.
Guys, is this pretty accurate? Would you say? Is this pretty true?
I didn't watch like the whole thing, but I would say that there's lots of abs in the show.
That's awesome.
Dad, now Veronica too. Just take a look at all these abs and all these pecs. And Cheryl ate another twin brother in the womb. Someone actually writes this.
Well, this was something. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to understate my satisfaction. The Riverdale writers did whatever they wanted because they could.
You know, actually, when we used to watch the movie, the TV series Lost, and I remember reading an interview where they were kind of like, "Wow, you guys are such geniuses! Like, how did you come up with this stuff?" And they were like, "Well, it's not as hard as you think. We just kind of thought, what's the most outrageous idea that anyone could come up with, and we just wrote it on a piece of paper and pitched it and made it happen, you know?" And that was actually how they did that. At least that's what the article said anyway.
A lot of good it did for us. And yet I watched every week. Who could have guessed the show would end up like this? They've all got superpowers and everyone's a witch. Well, now it's done. This show was real dumb. And I still think Hiram's alive. Still alive. Though it's time to say goodbye, the legacy will live. And though it hurts, I sigh.
Oh, they put a lot of work into
Yeah.
For what
Holy
more can I
smokes.
give? The curtain call is here.
The final bow is near.
I will sing it hard and low. Just remember, the abs and pecs live on.
I was
That was
actually
great.
thinking of looking back at each character and kind of mapping their character story arc.
Dang.
That was really entertaining.
Yeah.
Wow. And I like the idea of watching this this like TV show commentary thing or whatever. That was a cool idea too. Very cool. Yes, thank you so much for that one. And thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you guys want to oh wait, I don't think we're done yet. Hold on, I thought that was it. No, we're still going here. Sorry.
we are.
Stay tuned, guys. Don't go
Stay
anywhere.
tuned. 2 more
There's
minutes.
more. All right, hang on a second. I'm sorry about that. Let's do this.
Arcs and how they grew over time and all that. And then I kind of realized that you can't actually do that. Like, the show completely rebooted itself 3 times officially, 4 times in my opinion, because there's season 1, and then there's seasons 2, 3, and 4, which like everyone's kind of different. And then the time skip for seasons 5 and 6, where everyone is suddenly a completely different person again. And then there's another time skip for season 7 when they reboot everything one more time and take it back to the beginning, except like everyone is mostly different again anyway. But you know, after watching and talking about the show for 6 years now, laughing at all the amazing dialogue, the insane situations, the cults, the boxing, the superpowers. I mean, say what you will about this show, and trust me, I've said a lot. But there's never gonna be another show like this. Riverdale's among the last of the old style of teen dramas where you get like 20 episodes per season, 5 to 10 seasons sometimes, and none of it makes any sense at all, but you just keep watching anyway. I'm talking like Supernatural, Secret Life of the American Teenager, Seventh Heaven, Vampire Diaries, Pretty Little Liars, Riverdale, like all these kinds of shows will never exist again. Everything now, it's like 2, maybe 3 seasons, you get 8 episodes each, and that's it. And like, for everything that happened...
That's the truth!
I just went out to dinner with one of my friends, and she was talking about that, where she was like, me and my husband were just searching for a show where like there were so many episodes, because all shows now really don't go past 3 there's like the 3 season curse, you know, where they don't really go past 3 seasons anymore. And like, there's a lot of people who are looking for shows that have more to them, you know, or just, you know, or like he's kind of saying, or just trudge through a storyline because you like it and you're there for it. It doesn't matter if it's imperfect, you know, it's entertaining, and that's what it's for, is to entertain you. So, you know, you don't really mind the inconsistencies. Like Supernatural, that I don't think I watched it beginning to end, but every episode I've seen of that show was entertaining, you know, and that's why you're watching it.
We just got done watching the TV series called One Piece.
One Piece.
First of all, wow,
that was good.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And but you're right, only 8 episodes.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're like mini series, really.
Yeah. But I would enjoy many more episodes of that per season for sure. But I know that a lot goes into it. I mean, between the special effects, the like makeup, costume design, all that stuff, it was a lot. So I can see why, because I mean, otherwise you would make a movie out of it, which you would actually get less.
Yeah.
But I agree with that. I wish we would get the many more, like the 20 episodes per season and stuff like that. Yeah.
Over these years, Riverdale was a heck of a show. Okay, that's really the only way I can put it. But hey, at the very least, all these people were steadily employed for 7 years straight. The fact that the strikes have been going on for as long as they have should hopefully illustrate to you how difficult that is for anyone to get. But all the same, Riverdale is done. The show that made me into a full-time YouTuber gave me this whole career I have now. I mean, no joke,
Oh,
Riverdale
really?
literally changed my life. So to everyone who worked on the show, the 3 orangutans on typewriters who wrote it, I think time will be kind to your work. Chuckleheads like me and our hot take knee-jerk reactions, like that's all gonna fade away. And to all of you who have watched my Riverdale videos, maybe you watched just one, or maybe there's like, I don't know, 5 of you who've stuck with me the entire time. But regardless, to all of you, thank you for watching.
That's so cool. Wow, committed to a whole series. That
Alex Meyers does a ton of work. I mean, this is not just him, you know, I mean, that's just all the cartoon animation and
look
edits,
at that.
just incredible.
3.4 million subscribers.
I mean, rightfully so. He deserves it.
Wow. Is he solely Riverdale? Is there other types of shows or whatever? I wonder.
Yeah.
I'd like to see how he does that more too, like how he does each episode and stuff, you know. That's very cool. That'd be so fun if like we like say we watched like what was that One Piece, but we watched it like, you know, with the viewers and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but that'd be cool. Anyway, guys, if you want to request your own personal reaction video, you can find that link in the description box below the video to request music, movie scenes, comedy skits, compilation videos, documentaries, whatever. Hit like and subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay positive.
We love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I just wanna bang my leg. I just wanna